And being one of the most consistent members of the group, I think a lot of people seem to respect your opinions. Where does this wisdom come from? On the variety of, from the ridiculous to the serious topics that we have in the group.
Life, man. You know, one of the things I tell anybody is you learn more from failures than from success. And you know, living life, you bump your head, you put your hand in the fire, you pull back, you learn the fire's hot. That's where it comes from.
True. Well, one of the questions that I got in the inbox was, and you kind of sort of answered, but in case anybody missed that, one of the questions that was presented to me is, why do you go by DK instead of your real name?
Initially, I would say I was one of those holdouts on Facebook. And one of my coworkers that I used to work with from Child Mental Health, one day we were sitting in court. She was like, I'm going to make you their Facebook page. I said, all right. She took my phone and was making it up, but I didn't want people to be able to find me like that. Right. So that's where DK came from.
Okay. That's slick with it. All right. And plus, with the people we work with, you might want to have an alias.
Yeah.
Everybody's on Facebook. One of the other questions I got, and everybody in the group knows that you're married. You don't make any secrets about that. And you seem to be, stand-up guy and all that. But one of the questions were, have you ever almost had a slip up, in the department of, of the interest of another young lady?
I would say this, number one, I'm human. And,
right.
There are a lot of different, people out there in the world that, I would find attractive. But as of now, no, I remain faithful.
How long have you been married?
I've been married for 11 years now.
Wow.
Been with the old lady for 15.
And you ain't touched another piece of booty?
I would say this. To be honest, out of 15 years, I'm 14 and a half.
Okay.
But with a caveat, when me and my old lady first started messing around, in the January of 2000.
Okay.
We didn't become boyfriend and girlfriend until like the 4th of July or something.
Okay.
So between January and the 4th of July.
Had a little fun.
Something like that. So,
because I'm trying to learn some things about. So what has kept you from stepping over that line?
You know what?
There's a lot of where you work. It ain't nothing but women. I'm over there. I know. and you actually work with a pretty decent looking chick every day. What has kept you from, how do you do it?
Well, the approach of it is this. I know that ultimately I'm fallible. You know what I mean? I know that I can slip up if I put myself into a situation. So I try to minimize that as much as possible. I try to be open information, put it out there. Hey, look, I'm wearing 2 rings, and even with that, I would say that there's a lot of nice ladies out there who,
right.
Even when I'm playing around, because yes, I do get flirtatious, but even when I'm playing around, you know what I mean, and they can try to take it there, they really say, okay, well, I know that we're playing around, and I treat it, to tell you the truth, I treat it like being a recovering alcoholic, you know what I mean, where, you substitute the alcohol for, the new of another young lady.
Right.
I try to take it one day at a time. And
that's a damn good approach. That's really good logic.
Yeah.
All right. So this leads me to my next question from the inbox. If you were in a situation with some beautiful woman and she was really digging you, and you knew you could get away with this, you were in Vegas with the fellas, and you met her, she don't know you, you don't know her. Is there an opportunity for DK to put the paws on a little new piece of new?
Well, like I said, I mean,
if this is foolproof, you cannot be caught.
Actually, I know I'm followable, and the thing is, you come into a situation where if you're strong enough, you take this head on. I mean, actually, I've discussed this with the wife.
Oh wow! So y'all have these kind of talks.
Yeah, I'm like,
okay.
Where are we at? And at this point, as long as I'm not bringing home no STDs and no babies,
right?
That's something we can work through. She's
okay.
like, that's not nothing I would necessarily leave you for.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But
shake her hand next time I see her.
I mean, you know what? And this is another secret to the success.
Right.
I know topics came up. The most recent one with Brother Bites. He's expressing about a girl or a lady who he can settle down with. And really, I married my best friend.
Okay.
I married my best friend, and I can say, hey, I'm trying to approach you from this aspect, and she could put down the wifey part for a little bit, and we can converse.
Wow, that's big. Because you know what, I for one, I heard people say, you know what, you should marry your wife, it should be your best friend.
Right.
I, on the other hand, I don't think that's possible. Unless you have the kind of woman that she can put the wife thing to the left and y'all have to talk.
Right.
Because there's certain things I can tell my boys that I know I can't share with her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how can she really be my best friend if I can't tell her everything?
Right.
You know, if I can't go to her and say, I saw a girl today, her ass was so big, I want to put my face between her cheeks. I can say that to Greg or Duff, but I can't say that to her.
But you know what? The thing is, like, I can actually say that, but of course,
And not have to dump.
I was going to say with caveats, don't let the cool white fool you now. I mean, kind of like me, she's pretty good, but she's no saint.
Okay.
We both approach the level of respect.
Right.
I don't get disrespectful.
Okay.